Hello, friend. Jim here with JB's Big Adventure coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Well, on this video, I have got 5 questions that you're going to want to ask yourself that are really going to be important. And in regards to the decision of moving to Mexico, and you don't want to miss these. But before I get to that, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community. I know you want to be a part of it. All you got to do is go to the little red box in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, tap on it, you're subscribed, and you'll know when our next video comes out. Also, give us a thumbs up. That lets other people on YouTube find good videos and good information about living and retiring to Lake Chapala. Okay, with today's subject, and this is one I'd like to really encourage you to hunker down, to really take note of, because this is going to be important for your decision. And the first question is, who is moving to Mexico? Is it just going to be you? Are you married? Are you looking at coming by yourself? Are you looking at bringing a family? Are you looking at bringing an aged parent that you're going to need to find help for when it comes to being here at Lake Chapala? So the real question is, who is coming? How many of you are coming? Because that's going to depend on some other factors of living here at Lake Chapala. Number 1, who is coming? Who's moving to Mexico with you? Number 2, what's happened in your life that has caught your eye about looking abroad, and moving to Mexico, specifically Lake Chapala? What's taken place? Have you recently retired? Are you divorced? Are you fed up with your present location? And are you someone just looking for a different change in life? Why is it? What has happened that has you wanting to move to Mexico? Really important question. Okay, the third question. When do you plan on visiting Mexico to really be able to come and check it out? So when are you looking at doing that? Now? If you're retired now? In 6 months? In a year? After you retire? When is it that you're looking at coming to take a look at Lake Chapala to see if this is a place that you would like to move to? That's a really important question. Really important, because that factors in once you get here, you decide you want to move here. What part of the year are you going to be moving? There's some parts of the year that are better than others. And so you want to ask yourself, when are you looking at coming and checking it out? I really encourage you to come and check it out. Reason being is, like, we were here for 8 days. And it was those 8 days that we made a decision to move here. Now, we asked a bunch of questions. We had questions that we were not given good information for, but we didn't know that until we actually moved down here. So that was actually the reason this whole channel came abroad. But what you're wanting to know is, when are you looking at coming to visit to where you can really enjoy yourself and take it all in? Because that's going to be really important for you. Where in Mexico? This is the fourth question. Where in Mexico do you have an interest of looking to, or looking to move to, or looking to actually visit to see if it's a place you'd like to go? Now, when it comes to Mexico, there are people that we've sat down with that when they'd come into town, they'd had an interest in meeting Barbara and I, and we go out for dinner. And the different places that folks have been to are pretty amazing. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk about those that are in Mexico. So we've heard of Puerto Vallarta, Playa del Carmen, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Lake Chapala, Mexico, Ajijic, Chapala. Where in Mexico do you see yourself wanting to move to and really check it out? This is also going to be important, because as we have found, there have been individuals that are subscribers of ours that we've become friends. They've moved here. We go and hang out and do all kinds of fun stuff. And don't get me wrong, if that's something you'd like to do, you can reach out to us and we can go from there. But a lot of them have actually gone to different parts of Mexico. But when they've come to Lake Chapala, there's been a real draw, Lake Chapala. During the warmer season, it's real humid down at the ocean. The thing about here is we're a mile high. We've got a huge lake here. It's cool, wonderful climate. When it's the rainy season, cooler, it only rains at night. Just a beautiful setting. So where have you focused on that where you want to go when it comes to visiting here in Mexico? That's going to be an important thing. There's been folks, as I mentioned, that have maybe gone to Playa del Carmen or they've gone to Cancun, and then they've flown here afterwards before they go back to the States to check it out. So that's up to you. Where, in fact, have you been looking? Another important question. Why are you looking at moving to Mexico? This is probably one of the bigger ones. Why? Are you involved in an unsatisfactory work environment? Or you've been looking for employment options and you see this as being a place where you can be kind of like a digital nomad and you can do everything online work-wise? Are you looking for a place that's a lot more feasible to live financially? Are you fed up with what's taking place in your country, in the States, in Canada, and you're looking for change? Are you discontented with your present place in life? Maybe you've gone through a divorce. Maybe you have found yourself just looking for just a better way, a better place to live, something that's got a rich climate, it's got a rich lifestyle when it comes to the culture and the colors and the food. So you've got to be asking yourself, why? Why would you be looking to move to Mexico? That's really important. Why you're looking at moving. Barbara and I came up with our reasons why on the way home on the plane. And we had found, just because of the fact that I had not been able to work just due to some health issues for a good while, we found that our what we get for retirement, which is only Social Security, would go farther here than living in the States, even in Albuquerque. So we found a place that we could go to and just enjoy life in a different way. It's a mile high. It's at a lake. You get the cool breeze. It's a wonderful place. It's a wonderful place. I'm so grateful that a friend of mine, and I shared this in one of my prior videos, we've been friends for a long time. And his father had passed away, and Steve and I had just met. And I found out when and where the funeral was going to be, and I was there. And he was a pastor. I'm a preacher's kid. So we really connected. He's a few years older than me. And I've mentioned in another video that I wish I'd have been, because this friend of mine knew our financial situation, and he was one of the ones that said, hey, he and his wife are looking at moving down here and retiring. I had to take a look at it too. When I asked him where it was at, and he said, Ajijic. I said, where? What was that? So I wish I would have been more urgent for him to move, because both he and his wife are dear people. Did the Lord's work for a lot of years. I want to say 45 years, 50 years. They passed away of COVID at the end of last year. And there's times it's not that I'm guilty, but I just feel like I wish I would have been more persistent and letting them know that they should have come here. I don't think they would have gotten COVID, because they'd have been in a different environment altogether. So you've got to ask yourself, why are you looking at moving here? And whatever your reasons are your reasons. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says. They're your reasons. And that's what you need to be living to and enjoying. And if you're the one footing your bill, you need to be one making a decision of where you want to go that makes you happy, that makes your spouse happy, that makes your family happy. That's what you've got to do. And the last question. So I got 5 whys, and here's an H. How? How do you plan on moving down to Mexico? Now, there's a lot of different options. One is you can sell everything and move down here. Either you drive, either you just take a few possessions, put them inside of a van or whatever it may be. You tow a small trailer behind your car like Barbara and I did. But how would you get here? Would you need to have a garage or an estate sale? Are you looking to have to sell your cars? Are you looking at driving a car down? Are you looking at following someone down when you meet them at the border to bring you down to Lake Chapala? Are you looking at using a moving service? Would that be something you'd be thinking about? And another one is, are you going to have them doing all the packing? Because it doesn't matter. The majority of age I've seen people here are in their 70s. If I had to guess what the average age is, late 60s, early 70s. And it's amazing. It's like everybody's like that. If you want to find a place where there's a bunch of old people that are still active, Lake Chapala, it's a great place to be. It's a great place to be. Now, those are the 5 W's. And at the end is the how. I want to encourage you. Take a piece of paper and go through these questions yourself. And come to a place where you says, okay, I'm going to go check it out right now. And I will know within a week if it's someplace that I want to go. And then you'll start checking off the boxes of the different W's that I gave you, of the when, why, where, how, that are important to you. They're personalized to you. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope it's got you kind of thinking a little bit, maybe become more of an understanding of why it is that you've been looking at Mexico and why it's a good idea to come. So if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community. I know you want to be a part of it. All you got to do is go to the bottom right-hand corner. There's a red box. So you got to tap on it. You're subscribed, and you'll know when our next video comes out. Also, give us a thumbs up. That lets other people know it's a great video to watch. Also, give us a comment. Maybe stop by, say hi, ask a question, converse with us. What kind of a video would you like to see? Or you can email us. And also make sure you hit the bell, because when you do that, it will actually let you know the moment one of our newest videos comes out. And I know you want to see our next video. So with that, thank you again for being a part of this channel, a part of this video. Have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video.